Welcome to the desert soap opera. Picture 3 blistering days in Indio, where the sun tops 100 degrees Fahrenheit. The dust feels weaponized, and every big-name star accidentally turns their weekend getaway into a mini reality show. By Sunday night, Coachella 2025 had delivered more plot twists than a prestige drama. Justin Bieber half-dozing in VIP, Kylie Jenner kissing Timothée Chalamet while her ex performed, Lady Gaga staging what many labeled a demonic opera, a palm tree literally catching fire during Green Day's finale, and, just to spice things up, a Tesla-driving 40-year-old threatening to blow the whole thing sky high. Buckle up, because we're unpacking every jaw drop in the order they rock the desert. Justin and Hailey, from power, couple to parent mode. It started innocently. Justin and Hailey rolled into Coachella on April 9th in a golf cart-style buggy, Hailey at the wheel, Justin shirtless in the back, credentials flapping like VIP flags. But by Friday night, fan-filmed clips showed the singer looking glass-eyed and barely awake during a late-set DJ, enough to spark a TikTok frenzy of "Go home, don't sleep, don't eat."
Timothée Chalamet and Kylie Jenner cozied up in the desert for Coachella Weekend 1.
Is JB okay? Comments. Only 2 days earlier, he'd snapped at paparazzi outside a Palm Springs coffee shop, railing that they only care about money. Hailey's response? An Instagram story captioned, "Last Coachella," a line insiders said was less FOMO and more fatigue. Friends have reportedly nudged the couple toward marriage counseling, and those same voices whispered that Justin's social media outbursts are stressing the relationship. All weekend, she looked less like a festival goer and more like a bodyguard, steering him through crowds, handing him water, and fielding nosy onlookers. The takeaway? Even rock stars need a designated adult sometimes. But while the Biebers were busy with damage control, a very different love story was melting hearts a few stages away. Because the PDA happening in general admission was so sweet, it practically came with a dentist's warning. Kylie, Timothée, and the Travis Stormy curveball.
The couple spotted in the VIP section, jamming out to headliners Charli XCX and Billie Eilish.
I'm obsessed with it, so...
Kyle Mela trended within hours of Charli XCX's Friday set, after TikTokers caught Kylie Jenner and Timothée Chalamet tucked into the barricade, dancing, swapping sips, and kissing like nobody had opened the front-facing camera. Fans gushed that Timmy even schlepped a backpack so Kylie could stay purse-free. Apparently, chivalry isn't dead, it just wears Prada loafers. Behind the main stage, Travis Scott prepped a pyro-heavy headliner and welcomed 7-year-old Stormy, who, past midnight, perched on shoulders with noise-canceling cans, while Dad shouted her out mid-set, "Stormy, let's rock!" Tabloids drooled over the optics, ex-partners calmly co-parenting backstage while Kylie's new boyfriend waved from the crowd. Yet critics blasted the kid after curfew vibe, calling it VIP daycare at 1 a.m. Love triangle? More like love parallelogram. Everyone seems fine, at least on camera. And speaking of camera-ready spectacles, Friday's real controversy belonged to Mother Monster herself. Cue the organ, lower the chandelier. Lady Gaga was about to transform the Polo Grounds into Gothic theater. Lady Gaga's Opera of the Damned. Shortly before midnight, the main stage morphed into a sex and gargoyles fever dream.
So Lady Gaga just performed a mega ritual at Coachella, probably one of the biggest satanic rituals we've seen in a long time.
Gaga opened in a blood-red Tudor gown, belting Bloody Mary, while dancers in skeletal corsets crawled from fog. Social media went feral. Some hailed the 5-act production, complete with life-size chessboard and faux exorcism, as the best Coachella set ever. Others swore it felt like a satanic ritual. Music critics praised the Easter egg fashion. She resurrected her 2009 paparazzi armor for Act 2, and the precisely timed 11:59 p.m. lyric drop. One festival goer tweeted, Gaga turned Coachella into Phantom of the Desert, and I loved every infernal second. Yet another answered, I felt evil energy. Had to step back. Polarizing? Sure. Unforgettable? Absolutely. And while pyro is Gaga's signature, she wasn't the only act playing with fire. Green Day accidentally took it literal.
We talked about how she performed a literal satanic ritual on Saturday Night Live, and that's something that, again, was very shocking, but everyone seemed to be pretty okay with it.
Fast forward 24 hours to a punk rock finale that literally lit the place up. Green Day's Palm Tree Inferno. Saturday night, Billy Joe Armstrong yelled, Coachella, let's burn this down! Then, on the climactic drum hit of Holiday, a rogue firework veered sideways, igniting a 20-foot palm in the artist compound. Fans near the blaze screamed as security doused the fronds. Videos labeled the misfire "so stupid," and the clip racked up millions of views in hours. Amazingly, Green Day kept playing while staff stomped charred debris. Talk about punk commitment. Festival reps later shrugged it off as a contained incident, but nobody had time to breathe easy, because about 12 hours earlier, police were cuffing a man who'd threatened to blow the whole festival sky high. Turns out the real danger was parked at a casino 17 miles away. The Tesla bomb threat. That wasn't on Saturday morning. 40-year-old Davis Darvish allegedly rolled up to security at Agua Caliente Casino and said he'd be responsible for a bombing at Coachella.
In Tesla vehicle vandalism nationwide, a Coachella Valley Cybertruck owner is speaking out after he says he's now facing backlash just for driving his car.
Casino staff alerted police. An hour later, officers tracked his Tesla in Palm Springs and arrested him. No explosives, no weapons, just $1 million bail and a whole lot of wasted adrenaline. The festival amped bag checks and metal detector scans, which fed directly into another headache. The car camping apocalypse already boiling outside the gates. Because by the time weekend warriors reached security, many had already survived their own personal fire fest. Camping line. Hell. 12 hours, no bathrooms. Thursday night's queue into the campgrounds became a macabre marathon. Drivers stuck 11 hours without water or porta-potties, pushing dead cars uphill. Some forced to improvise restrooms in full view. One veteran called it literal hell and worse than fire festival. TikToks of endless headlights under desert stars earned millions of views and plenty of refund demands. Meanwhile, influencers lounged in sponsored villas, live streaming Nobu tastings. Class warfare never looked dustier. But even once they got inside, Murphy's Law was still the unbilled headliner. Stage slip-ups and survival mode. British breakout. Lola Young hit the Mojave stage Friday.
Don't harass me, I'll call the cops.
Harassment?
This is a moment Michael captured at Sunday's protest outside the Tesla dealership in Cathedral City.
Clutching her stomach and warning the crowd, I might faint or throw up. Please don't post it on the interweb. She soldiered through her hit, Messy, anyway, earning respect and a viral shout-out for raw honesty. The next afternoon, rising star D4VD tried to corkscrew a backflip during Worthless and face-planted so hard the camera operator gasped. The singer popped up grinning, nailed the flip on take 2, then joked online, humiliation ritual complete. Dust-clogged amps, surprise wind gusts toppled LED scrims, and yet, somehow every artist kept the show rolling, because that's the Coachella contract. The music never stops, no matter how messy things get. Coachella, see you in therapy. When the final synth faded Sunday night, the 2025 edition left fans sunburned, exhausted, and buzzing with conspiracy theories. Is Justin headed for rehab or just a nap? Did Gaga summon demons or deliver art? Will Green Day get hit with a fire code fine? One thing's clear. This year, the sideshows eclipsed the soundtrack. Coachella promised escapism, but everyone left with extra baggage. Stories nobody will believe, videos the internet won't forget, and maybe a lingering cough from palm tree smoke. So if you're already eyeing 2026 tickets, ask yourself, do you want a music festival or a front row seat to the wildest reality show on sand? Either way, start hydrating now, because the desert circus is only getting hotter. Coachella, see you in therapy. When the final synth faded Sunday night, the 2025 edition left fans sunburned, exhausted, and buzzing with conspiracy theories. Is Justin headed for rehab or just a nap? Did Gaga summon demons or deliver art? Will Green Day get hit with a fire code fine? One thing's clear. This year, the sideshows eclipsed the soundtrack. Coachella promised escapism, but everyone left with extra baggage. Stories nobody will believe, videos the internet won't forget, and maybe a lingering cough from palm tree smoke. So if you're already eyeing 2026 tickets, ask yourself, do you want a music festival or a front row seat to the wildest reality show on sand? Either way, start hydrating now, because the desert circus is only getting hotter.